We made it to the middle of the week, but there's no time to take a breath. Let's get into Wednesday's AI News. A year ago, ChatGPT held 90% of the US business market. That number is now closer to 30%. The shift has happened almost entirely in Claude's favour, driven primarily by Claude Team, Max, and Enterprise subscriptions. The data comes from actual invoice and payment records, not surveys or estimates. RAMP sees what companies are actually spending money on. Anthropic's bet on coding and agentic tools appears to have paid off commercially. It turns out that enterprise customers care more about capability than brand loyalty. The remaining question is whether this trend holds, or whether OpenAI or anyone else can close the gap. Codex is OpenAI's agentic software development environment, a desktop application that lets developers run multiple coding agents in parallel, each working on separate tasks simultaneously. Until now, it wasn't available natively on Windows, but from today, it's available in the Microsoft Store. OpenAI and Microsoft have been intertwined for a while, but the relationship is nowhere near what it used to be. Will OpenAI and Microsoft become a dream partnership once again? They'll have to go some to gain lost ground on Claude and become the top choice for developers. Cursor 2.6 adds MCP apps, an extension to the Model Context Protocol that lets MCP servers return interactive HTML alongside their usual data and actions. Instead of raw text coming back from a tool call, you get something rendered: charts, forms, dashboards, working inside the conversation. In practice, the tools your agent calls can now respond with UI. Query a database, get an interactive table. Run an analysis, get a live chart. Multi-step workflows become part of the conversation rather than a context switch. We're starting to see much more sophisticated multimodal responses like this, and it's great to see. Google has unveiled its new Gemini 3.1 Flash-Lite version, the latest compact model built for intelligence at scale. It introduces adjustable thinking levels, a setting that lets developers dial in how much reasoning the model applies, adapting for different tasks without running everything at full power. The thinking levels feature is the interesting part. Most model releases give you a single setting. This one lets you trade reasoning depth against latency and cost. The model release pattern is starting to look familiar. Start with a large, state-of-the-art model, then optimize it into a smaller version that outperforms the previous generation's flagship. This cycle keeps getting shorter. Google has just added cinematic video overviews to NotebookLM. This takes whatever sources you've uploaded and turns them into immersive videos, generated fresh from your content, rather than fitted into a fixed, templated format. Whether these videos feel like they were genuinely made for your specific content, or just pleasantly varied, is the thing worth watching. It's rolling out for Ultra users